So, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm joined by Steve from the Faim. How are you? Which, fun fact, is French for the hunger.
That is it.
Yeah, man.
Very true.
So, thanks for joining us here on CamGlen Radio 107.9 FM. How does it feel to be headlining King Tuts?
Oh, it's so cool. It's
Yeah,
just, amazing to be able to, come back to the places that we've supported other bands and now to be headlining and for so many people to be coming down. It's just awesome.
Do you know about the history of the venue?
No, I'm not sure.
So, like, anyone has played King Tuts. So, you got Killers, Muse, Biffy Clyro,
What?
Oasis were even found here in
What?
this very venue.
That's
So, no pressure tonight.
No pressure. Alrighty. Well, there you go.
So, obviously, you're a long way from Perth, and I don't mean the town in Scotland, I mean, obviously, Australia. Have you ever played Scotland, and in particular Glasgow?
Yes, we have. I think we played 3 times. One of them was the very first show we've ever announced as a headliner. It was very, very small headliner show, and we've also played here with Along Atlantis and Against the Current.
Nice, man.
That's sick.
The Glasgow crowds are amazing. They're the best crowds you'll ever hear. A driving indie pop earworm with potential to take hold of an arena-sized crowd. How does praise like that, obviously with the new music and the album on the way, shape your live performances?
Oh man, it's something that always just drives us to keep giving our best every single time. Every minute, every moment that we're up there on stage, you'll never see any of us resting. We just go nuts, go at it, put everything into the performance.
That's exactly the way to do it.
Because,
And
that's the
how is it came from obviously doing covers under the name Small Town Heroes as a high school band? It's quite a progression. So how have you got to where you are now then?
A lot of hard work.
Yeah.
A lot of hard work, many hours, and just loving what you do and sticking.
I mean, that's the main thing, is it's just loving what you do and the thrill of music and everything else that comes along with it. So the new single Fire is catchy, but my question is, when you're writing something like that, what comes first? Is the music or the lyrics? Kind of the process?
That one was very much together. It all sort of meshed into one. Coming up with the melodies, the chords, and the lyrics. Really, I was a very even process. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Some of them we come up with lyrics first, some melody first. But Fire was one that actually came together super well. Just meshed really well.
Yeah. So what was it like? We're working Pete Wentz and Mark Hoppus, because I'll be honest, they're kind of my idols. But for you to actually work with them, that must have been quite surreal and quite pinch yourself moments that they're actually here.
So crazy, man. It was because those are artists that we've looked up to since we were kids, and to be writing with them and working on songs is just incredible. And the thing that would come out of the most from those sessions was the fact that we learned about a different process of songwriting. Each artist comes in with a new way, a different style of writing,
totally.
and we just like sponges. We just soak everything in and use that the best. We take the best of what we found with that artist, with the best of this co-writer, and then we try and incorporate that in our own way.
So have you any other inspirations and influences apart from Mark and Pete?
Quite a few. There's well, I guess pretty much everything that we've grown up with, I guess we could say has influenced us. My dad, listened to whole heaps of Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Oh yeah.
And my parents always listened to ABBA.
Oh, everyone's parents listen to ABBA. To be honest, it's not until I've actually got a bit older that everyone's kind of realised how good ABBA actually are.
Yeah, I'm wow, they had so many bangers, and I haven't listened to them in so long, and I didn't realise how many songs I knew every single word and every single melody of.
Well, Super Trooper, the first line is, I was sick and tired of everything when I called you last night from Glasgow. So there you go. Wee fun fact there.
There you go.
So I think everyone wants to know, being an up-and-coming band on a massive European tour, you're playing Camden, you're playing Madrid, you're playing all over the shop. Is there any funny stories you can tell me on the tour? And please keep in mind it has to be radio friendly.
Oh gosh, it's a funny story. Well, one that happened the other day was actually pretty funny. We at the VIP meet and greets, the fan actually bought us just a whole heap of the party. What are those little party biscuits?
Oh, party rings.
Party rings.
Yeah,
yes,
totally.
a lot of party and I'm talking a lot of party rings, and it was just the funniest thing that I've ever seen.
Where was that?
That was in I think, oh gosh, this is like testing memory. It's only a few shows ago.
Is it like Birmingham or Manchester or?
It was, oh no, it was Manchester.
Manchester.
It was in Manchester, yeah. I'm like thinking, days off. Yeah, the days off sort of
They've all merged into one, yeah.
Yeah.
No, totally, man. They probably went to the pound shop before and bought like tons and tons of party rings. So, have you any advice for any budding bands that are coming up and want to kind of emulate your success almost?
Oh yeah, you just got to be true to yourselves. You know, believe in what you're doing and just work hard. Like nothing good comes easy. And if it was an easy job, everyone would be doing it.
Yeah.
And so like that's like, you know, the thing you got to stick by. You got to work like really tirelessly, but believe in yourselves and believe in what you're doing, because you know if you don't, then no one else will. So you know, be the first ones to stick up for yourselves and just push and drive for what you want to do.
So obviously you're headlining tonight, but what's the dream gig? Have you ever thought, I want to play that place, I want to headline that festival? Or
like we're pretty content with everything, man. Just being
we're
just being stoked. Like, you know, obviously Madison Square Garden or Wembley would just be incredible. Like that's, you always, you know, something about music is like the goals are like always just like limitless. You want to keep pushing, you keep aspiring, but then, you know, if you keep looking too far into the future, you get lost. You know, you lose like the moment that you're in now. Totally. And like even shows like this is just so special for us.
Yeah.
So we love just like keeping in that moment, and obviously striving for like, you know, big things to come, but like really appreciating where we are now.
No, that's the perfect answer, to be honest with you. So you could go to any gig in any time, right? So for example, the Beatles at the Cavern or Queen at Wembley. What would you go to see? You
literally just took the words right. Queen at Live Aid, man.
I went to see Bohemian Rhapsody the other night, and it is amazing.
How good is that movie?
Oh my! Do you know the thing is, I was quite sceptical because I'm quite a big Queen fan, and I was like, oh, they better not like ruin it, and it did it justice. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It is so well.
But anyway, thanks very much for your time. Thanks for joining us here on CamGlen Radio, and enjoy King Tuts. Like that's the one thing I can say to you. It is. I've played here before as a support band, and it is something else. Even if it's empty, there's just an electricity about the place. And enjoy the rest of the tour, obviously, because you're obviously hitting the rest of Europe and seeing the sights. And if you're getting paid for it, what's not to love? You're getting to tour and see the sights and all that. So yeah, thanks very much.
Dude, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, cool, man. It's fine.